There are places on our planet that seem to have sprung from the pages of legends, places shrouded in mystery and surrounded by unbelievable stories. But among all these places, there is one spot that has intrigued scientists and explorers for decades because it is linked to a strange phenomenon that no one has yet been able to definitively explain. Residents of nearby villages say that birds don't fly over this area and that wild animals avoid approaching it for any reason. Even hunters who know the forests well prefer to change their routes rather than pass by it, as if nature itself is trying to tell them to stay away. Over the years, mysterious stories began to circulate about unidentified sounds heard after sunset. Some described them as whispers, while others said they were like calls from the depths of the earth. No one could be certain of their source, but all who heard them agreed on one thing: an indescribable feeling of fear. In the early 1960s, a team of explorers decided to enter the area to conduct a comprehensive scientific study. They were equipped with the most advanced equipment available at the time, including communication devices, compasses, accurate maps, and cameras to document their every move. At first, everything seemed normal. The team sent regular radio reports describing the surrounding terrain and vegetation, but after just a few hours, communication began to weaken gradually, then ceased altogether without warning. Authorities launched a massive search operation involving rescue teams and reconnaissance aircraft, but the results were shocking. No clear traces of what had happened were found. No footprints, no wrecked equipment, no clue to explain the team's disappearance or the sudden loss of contact. All the search teams found was an abandoned campsite, as if its occupants had vanished in an instant, leaving everything behind. Since that day, the area has become one of the most intriguing places, with questions far outnumbering answers. But was this just an ordinary accident, or is there a hidden force at play? In the next section, we'll begin to uncover the strange evidence that has led scientists to reconsider everything they thought they knew about this mysterious place. Years after the incident, a number of researchers and adventurers returned to the area, this time equipped with more sophisticated devices. They believed that modern technology would easily reveal the truth, but what they encountered was far stranger than they anticipated. From the very beginning, compasses began to spin erratically, as if north had vanished. Even GPS devices lost their signal in areas where they were supposed to function normally, baffling the entire team. The phenomena didn't end there. Audio equipment recorded strange low-frequency vibrations, the source of which experts couldn't pinpoint. Some sounded like distant noises, while others exhibited regular patterns that defied explanation as normal sounds. One night, a team member reported seeing a white light moving slowly among the trees without making any sound. Everyone tried to follow it, but it suddenly disappeared, as if it had never been there. The following morning, the researchers discovered that their watches were no longer displaying the same time. Some were several minutes behind, others several minutes ahead, even though they had been perfectly synchronized before entering the area. These observations led some to believe in an unusual magnetic field affecting electronic devices. Others went further, suggesting that the area might contain rare geological formations interfering with measurements in sensitive instruments. But those fascinated by the mysterious had entirely different explanations. Some claimed the place represented a gateway to another time, or a point where dimensions we don't yet understand intersect. Although these ideas lack scientific evidence, they contributed to the mystery's global fame. Over time, dozens of stories began circulating online, ranging from those who claimed to have seen inexplicable things to those who believed it was all just an optical illusion or a psychological effect resulting from isolation and fear. So, are we facing a rare natural phenomenon that remains unexplained? Or does the truth still lie hidden among the trees of this silent place? The deeper researchers delve into this area, the more complex the truth becomes. Instead of finding a single answer, dozens of theories have emerged, each with its own evidence and proponents. The first theory suggests that the cause lies in the presence of vast quantities of iron-rich rocks and magnetic minerals buried underground. These rocks may cause disturbances in the magnetic field, affecting compasses and some sensitive electronic devices. Another theory indicates that the area's topography may generate rare acoustic phenomena. Wind movement among the rocks and trees may produce very low frequencies, inaudible to humans, but capable of causing feelings of unease, confusion, and even fear without the person understanding why. However, some scientists believe that the psychological factor may be the most influential element. When a person enters a place known for its eerie stories, their mind begins to interpret any sound or movement as something supernatural, increasing their anxiety. On the other hand, those who appreciate the mysteries are not convinced by these explanations. They believe that the frequency of similar incidents and stories cannot be mere coincidence, and that there is something science has yet to uncover. Over the years, videos claiming to document strange phenomena in the area have circulated online. However, most of these videos have not been verified, and some have later been revealed to be fabricated or taken out of context. Despite this, the place continues to attract adventurers and content creators from around the world, searching for new evidence that might solve this mystery or add to its enigma. And here lies the most important question. Can everything that happens in this place be explained by science? Or are we still unaware of some nature's secrets yet to be discovered? In the final section, we will reveal the most popular scientific explanations and separate the proven facts from the myths that have contributed to this place's global fame. After years of studies and expeditions, scientists have reached an important conclusion. There is no scientific evidence to prove that this area possesses supernatural powers or is a gateway to another world. But this doesn't mean that everything said about it is mere fantasy. Some places around the world possess unique geological and magnetic properties that can affect compasses and electronic devices, and the terrain and weather conditions can produce strange sounds or astonishing visual phenomena. When these phenomena combined with folklore and fear passed down through generations, it becomes easy for any ordinary event to transform into a legend that people recount for decades. However, some questions remain unanswered. Why do so many visitors describe similar experiences even though they never met each other? Could there be natural phenomena that science hasn't yet fully discovered? Science is constantly advancing, and what seemed impossible a century ago is now an established fact. Therefore, researchers don't rule out discovering new explanations for such places in the future. Perhaps the real secret lies not in the place itself, but in how the human mind works when confronted with the unknown. Fear and mystery can alter our perception of what we see and hear. Whether you believe in scientific explanations or lean towards the occult, places like these remind us that our planet still holds many secrets waiting to be discovered. Now, it's your turn. If you had the opportunity to visit this place with a team of scientists, would you agree, or would you prefer to stay away? Share your opinion in the comments, and don't forget to subscribe to the Secrets of Reality channel and turn on notifications, because the next episode will take us to another place that has baffled scientists and instilled fear in the hearts of all who have come near it.